Hi, my name is Raymond Groson and I will present test case design. First, what is test case design? Test case design techniques to ensure the high quality software. A good test case design technique is crucial to improving the quality of the software testing process. This helps to improve the overall quality and effectiveness of the released software. Ibig sabihin lang nito, kaya ito ginagawa para malaman na ang mga posibilidad na pagkasira ng isang project. Saka para mas mapaganda at mapaghandaan pa yung mga project. Kaya ito ginagawa bago ilabas sa publiko. There are types of test case design. First, specific base or black box techniques. These techniques leverage the external description of the software, such as technical specification, design, and the client's requirements to design test cases. The test cases. The technique enables tester to develop test cases that provide full test coverage. The specification-based or black box test case design techniques are divided further into 5 categories. These categories are follows. So, ano muna yung test case design na specific base or black box techniques? Itong technique nito is ginagawa sa pang-external lang. So, lahat ito chine-check nila yun sa loob ng ginagawa mong system or project. Ito yung 5 categories na meron ang black box techniques. First is boundary value analysis or BVA. This technique is applied to explore error at the boundary of the input domain. BVA catches any input errors that might interrupt with the proper functioning of the program. So, itong test case design na to na types. Ang VBA or Boundary Value Analysis ay isang pamamaraan upang malaman ang mga error sa hangganan nito. Itong test na to ay kadalasang ginagawa upang malaman ang mga pwedeng makagambala sa wastong paggana ng isang project o system na ginagawa. Ginagawa ito para mabawasan ang mga anumang pagkakamali na pwedeng mangyari kapag pine-present na ang isang system. Next is equivalence partitioning. In equivalence partitioning, the test input data is partitioned into a number of classes having an equivalent number of data. The test cases are then designed for each class or partition. This helps to reduce the number of test cases. Dito, you will divide your range into various classes and form each classes. And you will test for single value. If it pass, whole class pass. If it failed, whole class failed. Next is decision table testing. In this technique, these cases are designed on the basis of the decision table that are formulated using different combination of input in their corresponding output based on various conditions and scenarios, adhering to different business rules. Ibig sabihin na nito, ang pag-test na to is mayroong combination of rule and condition lamang na ginagamitan ng decision table para malaman kung tama ba ang ginagawang testing ng isang programa o project. Ang decision table testing ang pinaka-importante sa test case design kasi ito ang pinakamadali gawin dahil truth and false lang yung kailangan mong gawin para malaman mo ang kabuuan kung nagana ba ng maayos ang iyong project. Next is state transition diagram. In this technique, the software under test is perceived as a system having a finite number of states of different types. The transition from the states to another is guided by a set of rules. The rules define the response to different inputs. These techniques can be implemented on systems which have certain workflows within them. Ibig sabihin, you have to test all the different stage you have. All different stage of machine. Ibig sabihin po nun is, kailangan mo kada angulo, itetest mo para malaman mo kung ang system mo ay gagana ng maayos. Pero, kailangan may limitado ito para malaman mo kung nagana ba ito ng maayos. Dito, gagawa ka ng flow para mas malaman mo ang kamalian ng isang system o tinatawag na flow diagram. Kailangan mas mabisa itong gawin para malaman mo na ang system mo ay nasa flow at tamang-tama yung galaw. And last is use case testing. A use case is description of a particular use of the software by a user. In this technique, the test cases are designed to execute different business scenarios and end users functionalities. Use case testing helps to identify test cases that cover the entire system. So dito is yung ginagawa nilang pag-test is yung parang ginagamit na talaga nila yung system na ginawa nila para malaman nila ang magiging problema nito. At ginagawa nila ito sa iba't ibang senaryo. Next is structure-based or white box technique categories. The structure-based or white box technique design test cases based on internal structure of the software. This technique exhaustively tests the developed code. Developers who has complete information of the software code, its internal structure and design to help the test cases. This technique is further divided into 5 categories. Ang base structure or white box technique naman is pang-internal. Lahat ng tinetest dito is yung code. Kung may mali man yung code mo, para malaman nila pag-run ng isang system. Ang category. Test, coverage, or statement testing and coverage. These techniques involve execution of all executable statements in the source code at least once. The percentage of executable statement is calculated as per the given requirement. This is at least a fair metric for checking test coverage. Ang pag-test na ito is, it helps you to measure the efficiency of test implementation, and it offers a quantitative measurement, and also it defines the degree to which the source code has been tested. Ito ang mga dahilan kung bakit ito kailangan ng isang system. Ang test and statement coverage. At ang sa multiple condition testing naman, this technique is also a branch coverage is a testing method in which each one of the possible branches from one decision point is executed at least once to ensure all the reachable code is executed. This helps to validate all the branches in the code. Ibig sabihin nito is yung sa code, kailangan lahat na nakalagay doon is makikita kapag na-execute na o na-run na ang isang software. And the coverage of the program is the number of the executed statement, block and condition, combination divided by their total default in the program. Next is condition testing. Condition testing is also known as predicate coverage testing. Each Boolean expression is predicted as true or false. All the testing outcomes are at least tested once. This type of testing involves 100% of the code. Kaya ginagawa ang isang test condition or condition testing is to ensure a system is bug-free. Isa yon para malaman kung ang system na ginagawa ay may iwasan ang pagkakaroon ng isang bug. And also, test condition can be a piece of functionality or anything you want to verify. Simple terms, the goal of the test case is for condition testing. Also, it is an item or event of a system that could be verified by one or more test cases. Next and last, all path testing. In this technique, the source code of a program is leveraged to find every executable path. This helps to determine all the faults within a particular code. Ito naman is makakatulong sa isang system upang matukoy ang lahat ng pagkakamali sa loob ng isang code na ginagawa para malaman ang lahat na magiging pwedeng possible error or kulang sa isang code. Kaya ito ay isang kailangan upang mas maging maganda ang isang system. Last is experience-based technique. These techniques are highly depend on tester experience to understand the most important areas of the software. The outcomes of these techniques are based on the skill, knowledge, and expertise of people involved. The types of experience-based techniques are the follows. Ibig sabihin lang nito ng experience-based techniques, ito yung mga magagaling na, yung wala nang masyadong sinusunod na protocol, yung alam nila na ito is pwedeng maging mangyari sa system kung hindi ito nagawa. Sila yung nakadepende na sa experience nila saka sa kung gaano sila kagaling. Experience-based techniques categories. Meron itong dalawa. Una, error guessing. In this technique, the tester anticipate error based on their experience, availability of the data, and their knowledge of product failure. Error guessing is dependent on the skill, intuition, experience of the tester. So, yung error guessing is yung based on the name explanatory na rin. Yung pag-alam ng mga error by entering the negative values and hindi sila sumunod-sunod sa mga rules dahil alam na nila yung mga technique. Saka sanay na sila sa pag-handle ng mga error na ito. Lahat ng gumagawa ng error guessing is nakadepende sa kanilang analytical thinking of individual. Yung iba ay gumagamit ng creative scenarios o yung makatotohanan para malaman nila yung pwedeng maging dahilan ng isang error. Yung iba naman is hindi sila masyadong gumagamit ng mga makatotohanan pero gumagamit sila ng paraan na pwede itong maging totoo. Last is exploratory testing. This technique is used to test the application without any formal documentation. There is minimum time available for testing and maximum for test execution. In exploratory testing, the test design and test execution are performed concurrently. So dito, ginagawa na nila yung parang pinaka-actual na ng isang system. Niraran na nila ng buo nang walang katiyakan na ito ay tama. Tanging ang mga gumagawa lang nito ay yung mga expertise na, yung alam na nila at kabisado na yung mga coding at mga merong experience na sa paggawa ng isang project. Yun lang po. Maraming salamat. Thank you.